Oh, welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we're reviewing Hard Book 4, Force, Season 2,
Four
Episode
fours.
8.
Hashtag floor four is in the comment. See my football team. Hold on.
Ciao.
This is Israel. And this is Nick.
Are you gonna tell the
Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
Peace.
Whoa.
Good luck to them young bulls this year playing that Ford Field.
Oh my. They got shout outs and morning announcements and things over there. I'm just here with the notes from Power. So we're gonna get into it. Scene 1. We pick up where we left up. Tommy and Victor is out here in this alley hovering over the Fed, Vargas, who is no longer with us. So Tommy is looking for a tracker. Victor over here pretending like he's looking for a tracker too, and then miraculously finds it in his car right after he put it there. So Tommy knows that, oh shit, I got 2 remotes. So Tommy knows that he's being tracked. They look for his little notebook, but they don't have time. They got to get out of there. So they leave the body laying in the alley, you know.
See, Tommy said, get the notebook. Oh, boy said we ain't had time.
They should have got the notebook.
The damn notebook.
They should have got
the back and slapped him in the ass.
I mean, how much more time did they need? They spent time looking for, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody called the police.
Ain't nobody gonna call the police.
But
they don't come here.
So Tommy gets back to his
crib. But if you do, he ain't coming. It might go. If they call the police, it's gonna take them a while. They probably ain't coming.
This is Chicago, and we're gonna go ahead and bet that's probably the hood. So yeah, they have plenty of time to look for the notebook, but they did not. Tommy goes back to his crib. He looking around his spot for a bug, you know, just in case. Cartel Miguel's sister's laid up in there like she's staying there. So she wake up, you know, all glowing in sex, you know, her afterglow. And she asked Tommy what he's looking for. And he pretty much was like, look, I'm going to do this relationship different. Every other time I've lied, and I'm not going to do that to you. So if you ask me something, I'm going to tell you the truth. But you best to be sure you want to know the truth. And she was like, thank you so much for being honest and having respect for me. And
girl, bye.
And no, I don't want to know. So yeah, that's the right answer. And he was like, all right, well, I got some business to take care of, so maybe we could get together tomorrow. And she's like, nah, she can't get together tomorrow. She got a family thing. It's a quinceañera over there, so she gonna be attending that and not gonna be able to show up, you know, to no dates to get no more tacos around there to Tommy's house. Because we know that's what they do. They eat tacos from the taco place.
Girl.
So listen, this one right here got me. So Diamond wakes up over to Leon's mama's house, and she in the kitchen in her drawers making this nigga some eggs.
And I'm sitting up here thinking, when we get over here, when she at his house? And y'all didn't move over to her house?
The last time we seen her, she was bouncing on top of him at his house, but they must have like, it's another day. They had a different day, and this nigga is waking up, you know, to eggs in the morning. What did she say? She said, oh, this is what got me. He was like, is Leon gonna be here soon? Should I leave? And she was like, don't worry about it. Leon is at a sleepover. And Jamal is in Detroit until tomorrow morning. So is Jamal there? She said Leon is staying over at his friend's house. And Jamal is in Detroit until tomorrow.
That's baby daddy, right?
So you got to spend night up in your crib, and
I thought we scared Jamal off. I guess we didn't.
No, child, he just went to Detroit. And And then she turned around and was like, basically, I know who you are. Her friend, her neighbor told her you're Diamond, the head of CBI, and you a drug dealer and a gangster. And I knew what I was getting myself into before I let you come over here. But what I don't want is for you to bring no trouble around Leon.
So why
Girl,
you
don't
doing
make
that?
sense.
So what we doing? Why
Girl.
he at the house? Why you just ain't here and going about your business?
And Jamal might not stay till Detroit till tomorrow. It ain't that far from Detroit to
Girl,
Chicago.
4
That's
hours.
a couple few hours.
Not even shit.
Girl, she living on the edge. And I really recall, now I know it's been a couple episodes ago, but Jamal didn't come across that friendly. Like, I'm wondering why. Girl. What'd you say last week? Who wrote this? Who wrote this?
Who wrote it?
Well, she's concerned that she doesn't want Diamond's lifestyle to have an effect on her son. Girl, get out of my face with this. Victor is at his crib having nightmares about because he in deep. And I would imagine if I was in Victor's position, I would probably be having nightmares too. He over there thinking about what he did the night before. And while he's doing that, the cops came to his door, scooped him up. He got Stacy want him down. What's her title? I be calling her detective. District Attorney Stacy wants him down to the office again to discuss why her officer is no longer with us.
I don't know nothing about that, Stacy.
Stacy is scared when her boss find out that it's gonna be an issue, and it is.
And it is.
Tommy is filling Diamond in on what happened, with the feds, and they just dropping bodies. One thing about this force, they will be dropping bodies all over Chicago with nothing, no word, nothing. They got to move things around. You know what I'm saying? The feds is watching, so they got to switch up the regular game plan because things can't be moving the same way they've been moving in case somebody get busted. I'm just saying. However, Tommy's still moving full speed ahead on recruiting yet another gang, a rival gang. Diamond was like, "We got beef. That's not gonna work." Tommy wants a whole coalition, like rainbow coalition, like all the gangs together in the city of Chicago running things.
Tommy coming in like how the white folks do, just taking over. All of the ethnic groups. Tommy taking over.
I've seen this before, Tommy. You making me feel away. Especially when you got Victor Flynn standing next to you in the whole,
Yeah.
I thought Diamond was your partner, but it seemed like you'd be standing next to Victor a lot.
He has been this episode.
So Claudia comes to Shani with this, because her girl told her about the Russian Connect over where her mama got clubs over, however. And I guess Shani, she got irritated that Claudia didn't tell her. I'm telling you now, bitch, I had to see what the fuck was up first before I just bring it to you. Now I'm bringing it to you. So what we gonna do? We gonna run this thing over in, this territory? I don't know. I feel like Shani be making decisions on the fly, but I suppose you have to when you're in that lifestyle. You got to always be ready to pivot because things keep happening, to get in the way of progress. This had me too. So Stacy then decided she gonna confront District Attorney Stacy. She's gonna confront Tommy straight on. And she said, "You faked your death in New York, and now you over here in my city, trying to attach yourself with all these drug cartels. Can you do that? Is there an issue when you fake your death in New York? We know that happened and New York's not looking for him?"
I was just gonna say that. So that right there alone is not enough to arrest him.
It's New York. It's not Zimbabwe. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be like, "Hey, y'all, he's over here."
He's over here. We got his address and everything. Well, she threatened him with a picture of him and Maria. What episode is this? This was 8. So usually they do 10. I feel like next week, Cartel Miguel's gonna find out about Tommy and his sister.
Yeah.
Because we gotta wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on what happened today, this week, it's getting hairy. They set you up like in the first, 4 episodes, and then all of a sudden stuff start moving real fast. So Diamond has had a whole relationship.
Diamond had a couple of relationships.
Couple. What happened to the girl? Like I felt like I mean, Leon's mama's cute and everything, but Diamond, I feel like she's only gonna cause you problems. The hookup in the jail seemed like that should have been the girl that, you know what I'm saying? That was perfect setup.
And we forgot all about the journalist. I guess she went on by her business.
No, she said she wasn't about that life. I'm pretty sure he got a text in the first episode of her saying, thank you, but no thank you. So Tommy has a little meetup with Victor, lets Victor know that District Attorney Stacy pulled up on him, and he's like, have they came to see you? And Victor's like, nah. I don't know why. Tommy, you don't find nothing curious about Victor?
Exactly.
Like, he isn't even used to moving in these streets like by himself. You know what I'm saying? Without his daddy's. Matter of fact, he's not doing anything but following Tommy around. What is happening with the business over there? What Claudia's out, so the whole Irish network is just, did they all go back to Dublin?
I don't know why we trust Victor. I wouldn't trust him because of the sister.
No, and speaking of, then Victor tried to switch it off and say, hey, by the way, I saw Claudia meeting up with Jenard. So he put the pressure, took the heat off of him a little bit and pushed it over that way. Because, Tommy still want to get at Claudia for Juliana.
Well, do it. Because I ain't seen you do shit yet.
10. Please let this happen by episode 10. Y'all can leave us with that one. So there's this is the Puerto Rican crew, the DSD. So Cartel Miguel, he pulls up on the DSD, like basically we took the product from the serves, and so now you could come to me to get your work. And the DSD Puerto Rican dude was like, nope, sorry, we're good over here because we already doing business with Tommy. So Miguel, remember what your grandmama told you? Now you're starting to see that what she was saying was true, because Tommy had already went over here and he made it very clear there's an issue between the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans, and so he would much rather do business with the white man, which I find curious as hell. Like,
that's how they be. That's how they do us.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's the same thing we be saying, huh?
How?
We all minorities, huh? But no, as a Cuban, who they rather do with.
I'm not, listen, I reside in the city of Kissimmee, and I'm gonna exit this conversation before it gets me into trouble.
During the election, I was like, really now, we're gonna build a fence.
You don't even know.
Oh.
You don't even know how many Latinos be driving around here with Trump stickers on.
I believe it.
But that's a different conversation altogether.
So that's why he'd rather do it.
But I will say there's also other Latinas that be looking at them the same way we look at, you know what I mean? They be looking at them like, for real? That's where you going with this? Hello. But yeah, anyway, DSD said he was good. I'm already your customer, but I'm only going through Tommy. So there's Miguel swelling up like his grandma.
Well, Miguel,
be careful.
It's still your money. He's right. He's still your customer, though.
He wants to be in charge, though. That's what they be on.
That'd be the problem right there. You still getting paid from it. That's the problem.
Y'all trying to take over for what? For you could keep running from the feds to hide the money in the safe in the basement of the barbershop? Like, the whole end game don't even sound really, as dumb as his crackhead ass is. Jenard does have a nice home. Like, right. At the end of the day, he didn't go purchase somewhere to live. Jeez. Because I don't know what Diamond is doing. But I mean, obviously he can't come out here looking all flashy because he just got out and he's supposed to be working at the barbershop. Which he's never there. So he can't be making that much money in the barbershop. Tommy confronts Jenard. He gets in Jenard, got him on a chokehold. He mad because he thinks Jenard and Claudia are doing business together. And I'm with Jenard. So you're trusting Victor?
Exactly.
Malkovich pulls up on Claudia because I don't know her dumb self. She thought, I guess, that he wasn't gonna find out. Like, don't all of the big dogs know where the medicine is running through? Like, I feel like, how did she think she was gonna keep that information from him?
Not that bright.
And she should have told him, like, what security? Because I just got robbed last week, and I had to rely on my friend girl to get me out of trouble.
It's not that bright. That's why Da said no.
Who said no? Da. He's not wrong. Look it. Da is gone and the children is running amok in the palace. Victor out here taking out feds. He's going to jail. Anyway, Claudia, you got to cut them in. Like, I don't know what you thought, but whatever your profits is, you're gonna have to cut them in. So go tell your partner, your friend girl, yeah, we got another issue over here. I don't know why they keep being on some girl power. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't know why you think that's gonna work. It's absolutely not a CBD, DSD over there with Cartel Miguel, the Serbs, the Mountain.
No.
So Diamond has a dilemma because little Leon has a speech down to the TV station and he needs Diamond to help him. And he can't decide whether he should go help little man or go handle this business over here with yet another rival gang that Tommy has set up a meeting with. So Diamond decides he ain't going. He's going, he gonna go ahead and do the honorable thing and be there for young Leon, and he gonna send Jenard over there on his behalf. Jenard.
Crackhead Jenard. That was real smart. That was real smart.
And he knows the tea. Like Tommy knows the tea. I feel like, but Diamond for real knows what it is. I think Tommy suspects, but
Diamond knows.
Well,
yep. Diamond
and do you really think it's a good idea, even a crack aside, to have Jenard and Tommy anywhere trying to negotiate anything together? It just seems like a bad idea. Well, he got to help this boy learn how to tie a tie, so he can't be bothered to be over there handling business because I don't know where Leon's mama putting them eggs. Ooh, but it worked. The recipe's good. Side note, Kate's back. She's somewhere upset because, because she thinks that Tommy pow-powed her grandson. And JP finally told her what the deal is. And she's gonna have to get cleaned up. So
yeah, but you know what, JP, you got her like that. And now you got to clean up, Kate. I'm like, she was clean till y'all told her. Tommy,
I don't know why they had to do that. They could have just told her he's gone. We had to send him away.
We had to send him away. Yeah.
Why do you think Tommy did that? That doesn't make sense. Right. And I feel like Tommy is a killer, but he ain't out here killing children. Now stop it. Especially not ones he's related to.
But it came from his own daddy mouth. You know what I'm saying? So come on now. And now you do better. I'm like, well, you kind of pushed her. You pushed her there and didn't say, get up.
Doing better.
Right.
She was on an apology tour and everything.
Right.
So Tommy is over there getting ready to meet with this gang leader, and Jenard comes around the corner. So here stands Tommy and Flynn over here about to negotiate, and Jenard, and their little have to figure out how they're going to handle that situation on the fly. So they get in there to discuss business. And while they're negotiating the terms and conditions, the Serbs come through blasting. Somebody that tipped him off that Tommy was over there trying to steal his customers. So when they came through blasting, once again, Tommy is in a position, to help some random rival gang fight off the Serbs. And that's how that played out. What's still the deal for them? There was a moment when Gennard kind of had an opportunity to take out Tommy, but he didn't. He took out one of the Serbs instead. So now Tommy feels like he's like earned a little bit of, Tommy's trust.
But why wouldn't you take out Tommy? That could have been the end of it right then and there. And your brother wouldn't have been
maybe
mad.
Because I'm gonna say this. It's because Miguel knows Gennard, and there's no way he's doing business with Gennard. So right now they need Tommy because clearly Diamond got to be down to the school. We can't even trust that Diamond is gonna show up to these important meetings. If he
Diamond really won't out anyway. Diamond won't out anyway.
Does he? Because I can't tell. That's when.
Well, that's what he was saying.
I think he changed his mind. I'm gonna go ahead and say I think he changed his mind. So Diamond is helping young Leon get prepared for his speech, and he's like, let me go ahead and take you home. So he takes him home, and when he turns around and boys from before approach young Leon, this time Leon is ready because he's been practicing his boxing skills. So he just politely took off his jacket and tied it that Diamond just helped him secure so tightly around his neck, and they get into like fisticuffs. And so he hits the boy and knocks him out, and the boy hit the ground, and instead of him staying focused on what was happening, he didn't turn around talking about, I did it. And when he did that, this thug then pulled out a pow and shot Leon down to the street.
Okay.
I didn't see that coming. That's not what I thought was going to happen.
I didn't either. I thought it was going to be like a drive-by or something.
What, they took him out?
Mm-hmm. I thought they was gonna be after Gennard, and he got caught in the crossfire.
I thought that Leon was gonna be around for a while just to add to his struggle, Diamond's struggle between, whether he really wants in, because that situation over there is pulling him for sure out. But now Leon is laying down in the street. Claudia tells Shani that they have to split their profits with Malkovich. And Shani at first says, I'll be your security. No, you're not going to be able to do that. And the only way for us to do this is to go to war with the Serbs. Are you prepared to do that? And Shani's like, yeah, no, I ain't going to be able to go to war with the Serbs. So what I guess we're going to have to do is split this money. Who is her supply? So... Claudia, ain't the Serbs her supply? Ain't that where she getting the goods from? Yeah. So what does she think? What is wrong with her?
I'll try to tell y'all.
I don't know how she thought, like, if they're your supplier, you got to split with them anyway. What are you talking about? Girl.
Who wrote you?
Good question. So Diamond's sitting out there in the street waiting on Leon's mother to show up. They got the boy laid out on the street with a sheet over his head. Like, they haven't even taken him away yet.
They don't.
And just left him laying on the street. That's terrible. Mm-hmm. And so, of course, she shows up and gives her emotional breakdown and then blames Diamond. I was like, girl,
you just said the
reason why you know Diamond is because these boys was like coming for your son and he wasn't fighting back. This is the result of your surroundings, and that's it. This beef happened before you met Diamond. But I mean, it's her son, so I'm gonna give her Mm-hmm. I wonder now, is she gonna stop bouncing on Diamond?
Yeah, she said she's done.
She's done?
Yeah, she said she's
back
done.
To the prison.
But then you said you knew what Diamond was about and you didn't care.
You said that.
You said that. We just saw you say that.
I'm grown. She stood there in her drawers.
That's what you said.
Talking about how she knew what it was. Um, so Jannard is telling Shawnee what happened with the shootout, and she said it's a good idea that that he didn't take Tommy out because he gonna think he can trust you. And then she tells him about the whole situation with the Serbs, and Jannard is like, "For real, you work with the Serbs? Like Tommy gonna kill us both. What is wrong with you? Why do you think that's gonna?" And it don't take long for them to find out what's going on in the streets. So, girl, what happened to the Wakanda speech you gave me 2 weeks ago? Now you're doing everything different.
Okay.
And so he told her to cut them off, but she said no, she got a better idea. She thought she came up with a different plan. Shawnee, I don't know. I'm feeling like you ain't much smarter than Jannard. I'm just saying.
That's what they're looking like.
Ciao. So Cartel Miguel's family is having a little quinceañera party, and him and his sister are once again arguing about how she wants him to stay out of her life, and he's telling her that's probably not going to happen.
You know that. You already know that. You don't even care about the little doctor. He just got beat up, and then that was the end of it. You have to give him flowers. Have you did anything? You just Well,
I know what she didn't do. She didn't cook him no eggs because she over there eating nachos with Tommy. Tommy crashed that party. Tommy crashed that party and took the opportunity to go ahead and meet. Is his name Chai or Ra? I can't remember the name. Che. Yeah. He took the opportunity to meet Che. And that grandmama is fuming. He didn't came to the quince with a gift.
That was some bullshit.
Cartel Miguel, his head is about to explode. And ain't nothing he could do about it. Tommy went in there real quick, smoothed up to the uncle, told him everything, told him how I built this whole coalition. And thanks to you and your product, I mean, he's not wrong. He did build the coalition. So I'm gonna give him that. But yeah, it looks like he gonna be able to go straight past Miguel to Che, whatever this nigga's name is. So Cartel Miguel is pissed because Tommy just sunned him at a family function.
Sure did.
Cartel Miguel's sister is pissed because she didn't want to tell him about the quinceañera in the first place. He took advantage of that information.
You sure did. Can't trust him.
So
and then when they was out there arguing, that's when I thought Miguel was gonna come out there.
Like, y'all having a whole lover spat right outside the event. Yep. Miguel, what is you doing? Or the grandmother, at least. I was waiting on the grandmama to see something.
Somebody, because they was loud.
They arguing like they've been together for years. But she took her angry tail home. As soon as she got in the house, here come District Attorney Stacy with her feet in somebody's door. I mean, Stacy, I would have knocked your ass down that front porch. No, you're not standing in my house. Are you for real? I'm not talking to you. She's flashing this picture around of Tommy and her. And
at the end of the day, they are the cartel. You're not scaring her. Like, she ain't new to this.
No, I think she's more afraid of her brother than she is of you. And are you serious? She's been around the block couple times. She's not just gonna talk to no Fed. I don't need your business card. That's not what I'm doing. Are you for real? I know about your family. Okay, and what?
Well, then you know.
Because she ain't doing nothing illegal. So all I'm doing is bringing this fool his insulin shots. The rest of that stuff don't have nothing to do with me. And Tommy done said he don't care nothing more. He don't care about Miguel. He's seen that picture. He ain't running no more. And he's not. And so now he gonna have to deal with that too, because I don't think he's hiding anymore. Everybody got a picture. By the time the pictures get exposed, Tommy has already decided he don't care. And he said he'd take him out if we need to. She's like, don't kill my brother. I'm just saying. Y'all think y'all got
Then
something.
what do you mean? He's like, you know what I mean, girl.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right. You
It's
ain't
gonna be me or
losing.
him. The feds found a notebook that Victor and them didn't
That's why your dumb
Sure.
ass should have
Let's
stayed
see.
5 more minutes.
Stacey said, bring Victor back over here right now. That's why you should have had left the book laying around. Shoot. So Shani has a great plan. Her and Jannar go over to Tommy's house and they tell Tommy about the whole thing with her working for the Serbs. And he was ready to get in Jannar's ass, but she was like, no, it wasn't him, it was me. And when I told him what I was doing, he said we should come over here right away and tell you what's going on. Now, I don't have to deal with Claudia no more. You just say the word and I could cut her off. And Tommy was like, nah, don't do that. Stay working for her and make sure you let me know every move she's making. Tommy,
We're gonna see how that works out. Because Tariq would have been able to see through all that bullshit. And we know Tariq will cut a bitch off in a minute.
Accept that, Tommy, but you need some eyes.
Tariq cut a bitch off in a minute. It wouldn't be no big. It wouldn't be no bruh.
Gone.
None of them. None of them.
He would have just told Kane to handle that. And they hate each other. But they would definitely hate Victor together. Jesus. Before Jannar left, Tommy's like, yo, what's up with your brother? And Jannar tells him, hey, that kid that he was like teaching him how to box got killed. So I don't know what's up. I haven't talked to him, but I know, you know how Diamond is when it comes to that kind of stuff. I forget what she said this nigga's name is, Leon's father. Now he done pulled up on Tommy's parole officer and he's back from Detroit, apparently.
Because it's just down
and now, like his son, that he was over there doing all kinds of the A word to this child over
now
here. Now all of a sudden you care that he's no longer with us. And so are you really? No, you just mad. So you're snitching on Diamond, talking about Diamond out here playing you, and you know, sent the PO like on a mission because the PO had just left from over there telling Diamond how proud he is. You did a good job. Go away. And because you did a good job, you don't have to piss today. I can piss because I don't do drugs, dumbass. So that's not gonna, it doesn't matter. Put it on my record that I did a good job. Meanwhile, Victor over to the police station. And District Attorney Stacey then convinced him to go ahead and say he saw Tommy take out Vargas.
Didn't take much.
I don't think that's enough. That's not good enough, Stacey. Like, can I just say I really hate Stacey's wig. Y'all could have did better than that.
What's her name? Dre looks so much better on the shot. I am not feeling this look.
You could have put her braids like in a bun or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why is she wearing a
stupid we ain't got one of them Tyler Perry wigs.
Oh, and it looked dusty.
Yeah.
So Diamond is down to the barbershop looking a damn fool. He drunk up and toe up from the flow up. So this boy done come through there with the drop off and Diamond like, leave it right here. Now, I'm not sure why, but he's sitting in the mirror with a bottle full of liquor that he's drank most of. So he's smashed. Now, he got drugs and money. He done just threw it all over him. Now, he's sitting in the chair with the drugs and the money all over him. And Tommy coming there like, what in the heck is happening here?
And when Tommy came in and he walked back, I was like, lock the door. Close the blinds. Like,
we're closed.
See straight through there, you know.
He was a little too late because right behind him came the PO. So the PO comes in, there's jugs all over the place, there's money all over the place. Diamond's sitting in a chair, drunk off his ass. Tommy's sitting there with his hands up like what had happened was Nothing to do with me. I don't know what's going on here, but everybody just paused for a minute. And so the PR put out his handcuffs, and he's like, "Oh, Diamond, hated to see it go down like this, but you're gonna have to come to me, go back to jail." And Diamond pulled out his straight razor and slashed the man in the neck. Now there's another body.
He did that shit so damn fast. I was like, what happened?
Well, that's how it is when you slice somebody with a razor blade. It's fast.
I guess so, child.
So that's how that ended, y'all.
So we know Diamond back. Diamond evil. Now he finna be evil Diamond. Now he finna be this Diamond we've been wanting him to be since it first started.
Well, we got 2
now
episodes.
He ain't got nothing to care for because the stepchild is gone. The child.
And his mama ain't finna bounce on him no more. Well, are you gonna tell him, or is D gonna tell him?
D, you gonna close us out, or you want me to do it? We got less than a minute. You gotta run. Tell them what to do.
Smack that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
All right, y'all. Bye, y'all.